A few days ago, Stephen Curry broke his hand in last Friday's game against the Phoenix Suns. Now he should hopefully make his return after at least 3 months of recovery. Oh wait. Yeah. An entire NBA season without Steph Curry. This season, the NBA will be missing, without a doubt, one of the most influential and talented players to ever pick up a basketball. For those of you who don't know, Steph Curry has been doubted many times in his path to greatness. They say he's too small, they say he's not athletic enough, they said he was too injury prone. Ignoring all the doubters, Steph Curry proceeded to have an NBA career that puts most all others to shame. Steph Curry is, and probably always will be, the baddest man to ever shoot the three-point shot. You might know he's the only player to unanimously win an NBA MVP. You might also know he led the Warriors dynasty that claimed the best record in NBA history and won 3 championships in 4 seasons. What you might not know is the fashion in which Steph Curry has dominated the NBA throughout his career. Among many achievements, some of his most notable include the fact that he is the only player to make 300 threes in at least 2 seasons. He is the only player to make 400 three-pointers in a single season. And he is the only player to make 10 three-pointers in a game 5 separate times in a season. When you dig a little deeper, you start to realize the complete freak of nature that Stephen Curry is. This past season, James Harden, an NBA MVP, attempted a league record 1,028 three-pointers in a single season. Of these threes, only 378 went in. During the 2015-2016 season, Steph Curry made 402 three-pointers in only 886 attempts. That's 24 more three-pointers made in 142 less attempts. Here's a chart showing the number of times NBA stars have scored at least 10 three-pointers in a game throughout their entire career. You have superstars like Paul George, Kobe Bryant, James Harden, Damian Lillard, and you even have Ray Allen, one of the best sharpshooters who's ever lived. They all have 1. Then you have J.R. Smith at 2, Klay Thompson at 5, and then you have Steph Curry at 15, which is more than all of them combined. To show you another example of Steph Curry's dominance, here's a list of the top 5 players with the most three-pointers made in their career. You have players like Ray Allen, Reggie Miller, Kyle Korver, and Jason Terry. Here is a list of the highest three-point field goal percentage of all time. These players include Steve Kerr, Hubert Davis, Seth Curry, and Drazen Petrovic, or however you say that. If you notice, none of the players on these top 5 lists are the same, except for Steph Curry. This is because having a high three-point percentage and a large number of three-point shots made in an NBA career almost never mixes well. Usually players that have a high three-point percentage don't take many threes because they're usually sharpshooters that only shoot a 3 ball when they're open. Likewise, players that shoot threes more often usually don't get as many wide open looks, and their three-point percentage suffers because of it. This isn't the case with Stephen Curry. He catches fire like no one that's ever played the game before him. And when he's hot, it doesn't matter how you play defense on him, he'll find a way to knock down the 3. Finally, one of the biggest arguments people like to bring up against Steph Curry is that he isn't clutch, he's a choker, and he can't handle the pressure on the big stage like so many greats before him. However, these stat lines I'm about to show you will prove them dead wrong. Steph Curry is one of 4 players in NBA history to record at least 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 5 steals in a playoff series clinching a win. The only players to ever do this include Michael Jordan, Hersey Hawkins, and Scottie Pippen. He is also one of 3 players in NBA history to lead the league in points per game and steals in the same season. This list only includes the two GOATs, Michael Jordan and pound for pound the greatest, Allen Iverson. The doubters have long since been proved wrong, and this NBA season will be long indeed without Steph Curry's dominance. The Warriors will surely struggle without the only man that matters on that team, Steph Curry, and all we can do is hope that this legend returns better than ever.